So let's say you're between the ages of 45 and 85 years old. You've applied for life insurance, but you could not get life insurance. Maybe because you've had some type of physical ailment, maybe, I don't know, maybe the doctor's giving you a diagnosis, and because of that, you cannot get insurance. Well, we know that we all going to need life insurance one day. It's not whether or not we'll need insurance or if we'll need it, but when. You need to have life insurance, and if you can't get it the traditional way, then there are some other alternatives for you. For example, final expense life insurance is what I want to talk to you about briefly today. Some of the benefits in final expense is what? You can get your bills paid off, any bills that's remaining once you pass away. You can also leave a death benefit to your loved ones, and it's untaxed. You can also use that money, it can be used to pay for your medical bills when you're in the hospital and maybe you have a few bills that need to be paid off. Some of that money can be utilized towards that. Whoever the person is that's the beneficiary at your funeral, if they want to come to your funeral, obviously they do, right? If they're the beneficiary, they better come. Then it can be used as money towards expense to travel, legal fees, estate taxes, funeral arrangements. Those are just a few things. There are multiple things. They don't tell you, the insurance company has no control over what the beneficiary does with that money once they get it. But as the beneficiary, you do need to have a plan. And also make sure, if you know you're a beneficiary or if you think your parents have life insurance on themselves and maybe you're the beneficiary, ask them, what do I do, mom or dad, in the event that something happens, or rather when something happens? What do I do? What do you need to do, son or daughter? So mom and dad, tell your son and daughters what they need to do. Son and daughter, some of you are not married, and so you don't have children, and you want to leave your money to your families, that's to your parents, or another family member, right? Your parents are older than you are, and more than likely they'll go before you do. But this is your temporary plan. If this is the case, talk to mom and dad and let them know, hey, if I pass away, this is where you find my policy. You're the beneficiary. This is what that policy needs to do. So make sure that you sit down with your family and ask the tough questions. Have the hard conversations. Have them up front now, because when the time comes, you don't want to have to sit around and try to figure these things out, because sure enough, they will happen. I hope that this information helped you.